Hey, board game fans, this is Matt, continuing our Charterstone legacy play from where we left off. The next game, I think this is game 6. Okay, our guidepost. Rumor has it that the Forever King is considering your village as a new location for the Eternal City. This would mean wealth, fame, and power for the founding villagers, us. Main goal: the player with most BPs wins. Guidepost 6. Perform the highest number of quota actions. That's up there at the little trade-in stuff for points. Interesting. That's going to take away from building. That's going to be interesting. Temporary rules. Whenever a player uses a building in an opponent's charter, the Charterstone is rolled. If the result matches either player's charter, both players earn a victory point. So it encourages you to use other people's charters, but it's going to be giving victory points potentially to you and the player that is using that, or that you're using, or that are using yours. Once again, we have Sky Islands in play. Okay, we have to put 2 of these out. Now, I have buildings that can replace existing ones. To exchange the meeple, yeah, 15. So this, the cafe, will replace this. Because that's worth 15 points. This is worth 20. So it's a 5-point upgrade. It does everything the same, but it's cheaper, which is going to encourage more people to use it. So I definitely want to put this out. Ordinarily, if I had a bunch of buildings I wanted to build, I'd probably put some empty ones out there. Now, there are a few buildings floating around in the deck that I had to get rid of that are improvements upon some of the ones I already have in play, but I don't remember which ones now. I think this one, because I think there's one that exchanges reputation for a better selection. Oh, I wish I could remember what they were. Maybe that one. I don't know. So this is going to... I can put these over top of 5 of these, but I cannot place them over my basic resource. I'm stuck with that. I'm definitely placing this because I'm going to replace it. This was one of them. There's a building that's better than this, and I'd kind of like to get my hands on it. Oh, I don't know if this was one of them, but I think I'm going to put that there, and then I'll put a blank one over... Do I have a chef? Yes, I do, but most people don't. But... Shoot. It's like, where do I... Nobody's going to go to this. I'm gambling that I'm going to find the building in this deck of 44 and replace it. But maybe I won't. Maybe I will try to get it into my hand and save it for next game. That might be the better strategy, because if I don't want to leave this building exposed. If I cover up one of these buildings that are more likely to draw people to my territory, because nobody's going to go to this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay, there's all the peril tokens. Who's going first? Blue. So we're going to go 5th again. That's like the first game. Okay, I'm doing a good job getting my personas played. Surveyor. Whenever you're the first to score a public objective, gain +3 victory points. Well, before I do that, let's see what the public objectives are. Divide and conquer. Oh, this is the first game we've had that didn't have that... the one with all the resources. To have 3 different minions. Well, a lot of us already have that, but we have to score it. Team builder, control 3 minions on the map, and best friends forever. Well, I covered up the thing that'll be easy to get that, but that's not too bad. I think that's okay. I think I can play with that persona. Of course, I get a free minion to start the game. money, card draws, a resource, victory points. I think I'm going to take the exclusive robot. Because he left that uncovered. So now nobody's going to go to this until people start sacrificing their robots. Oh, I probably made a mistake, didn't I? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there were 6 of those famine tokens. Or, yeah, famine tokens. So, oh well. Covered that up. Well, let's see. I got wood and pumpkin. I can change a pumpkin for money and points. I can trade wood in for money and an upgrade, just like this thing. The AI has made some dumb decisions. This building should have been built over that one. They should have built the framer over the top of the constructor. Instead, they have both of them in play. And they're essentially doing the same thing. It's just one of them is going to get you better. It costs 1 gold more. Okay, just 1 gold more, 1 reputation more. But you're going to get 7 victory points out of it as opposed to 4. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not the end of the world to have both of them out, but essentially, these are designed to be upgrades to these other buildings. You're supposed to put them over the top, but they chose not to. This thing, likewise, is an upgrade of a building that he placed in one of these 2 spots. I don't know which one. You're trading in a rodent or the 2 vermin for a prize. Interesting. I'm trying to figure strategy here. So we need to go here several times to get that, to get the goal, the game goal. Let's take a look at the cards that are on the advancement mat. Okay, so here's some of those items that we unlocked in the last game, as well as a vassal. We don't. None of these are friends. They don't have the little yellow heart symbol. Achieving that accomplishment quickly will get us a point, but I don't know if somebody jumps on here, then we can't get the 4 points for it because we're not first. So we're probably gonna have to shoot for something else, but we'll see. Okay, now we got to look at our stuff here. Capacity. At the end of the game, player who did not win can increase 1 type of capacity. This was the end of the game. Why is this coming up now? Oh, because we have an ability of a free capacity boost. So we can take an extra minion, an extra. I want the extra card. Okay. All I want to know is anybody going to take this ability. If anybody going to put their thing there and claim the. Oh, see, they're already trading points, or gaining points. Okay, nobody used it. So I'm going to jump on that. I'm going to go ahead and claim this. Because I got extra points for it because of my persona. So I already completed my objective. Because I was the first person to score that particular objective, and it got me 3 points. Plus 3 points plus the 5 for doing it. So that's why I have 8 points. Okay, once again, we're going to have to trim these down. I know it's nice to be able to see what everybody else is doing, what they have, but it's more important that mine is always visible. I don't want to have to slide these up and down. Oh, somebody already triggered the thing, and I have a guest. Clay or coins? I need clay, so we'll take clay. So the next one, the easiest thing for me to objective to get is to get my 3 minions out there. If I get 3 minions on my territories, I don't have a friend available, unfortunately. None of these are really up my alley because they don't have an abundance of my own resource, which means these are like, this is not one of my buildings. This is one of the bricklayer buildings because it's got all the extra bricks and that's where it's supposed to go. Now, I can build this. I can build this in my charter, but and it is worth 20 points, so it's not nothing. Even though it's technically not my building. The thing is this is you lower your resource by 1, and you get rid of a minion in order to gain the benefits. So you got to ask yourself: is it something that I really, really want to build, or are people going to go to it? These are cool because all you need to do is get the resources and trade it in. Basically, you're building it, and then you get the reward. So this is a good way to get flat out, gain a lot of points. But it helps if it's in an area that you're going to go to frequently. And they're kind of things you want to build toward. Right now, I don't really have a lot of resources, and I'm trying to focus on building a building. So I think I'm going to take the vassal, because when the income thing happens, I'll be able to get some resources. Oh, red went to this too. What did red accomplish? Probably the same thing I did. He had at least 3, so he claimed it. So's green. Yep. I gotta be careful though. I want to be first. It's the whole reason why I'm doing it this way is because I want to be first. I don't really need another chef. I don't want to pay the 2 coins either. I think I'm going to put my resource grabber, my golem there. What's the other resource I need besides grain? Iron. So we're going to take iron and claim our grain. So now we have enough to build our building. I got 2 of my minions out. So far things are going pretty well. And might as well get our gainer out here. I'll put him on there. That's going to cost me one of my resources, unfortunately. Yes, we'll regain an influence because we're going to burn one here. I want to make sure I'm at least on the reputation chart. We don't have to win it. It helps if you win it because you get those 10 points, but just as long as you're on it, you're going to get something, even if it's 1 point. Man, everybody's going to my little free minion generator. I want to replace that. I can't even build it because people keep putting their stupid minions on it. Or their stupid... look at that! Every one of them is going there! I didn't get a single experience point from any of or a victory point from any of them. Well, that sucks. Until the minions are gone, I can't build my building because I'm building it on top of that. So that sucks. We can get our 3 minion thing though because we got 3 of them out now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Claim that. An extra 3 victory points, so I get another 8 points for that. So I am smoking these guys on VPs. Now the last one is getting 3 friends. Right now I just have the one that's in my hand. There aren't any available, unfortunately. Okay, that's 5 items out there. Finally, there's the bread loaf. That's one that I could accomplish pretty easily, so I'm going to try to grab that. I'm going to get this guy out there. I wish I would have gotten this out there sooner. Great. Everybody has already taken that, so nobody is going to use this thing again. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. It says available. I'm pretty sure all the other 5 guys have all gotten it already. Jerks. If I would have gotten my stupid robot on there first, that would have been great, but... oh well, live and learn. I didn't think that was going to be that popular. I mean, the income triggers from every once in a while, but it doesn't sound like it's something that triggers all the time. But everybody's going to get free minions from it. It's totally worth it. Well, once I pull pull all my meeples back, nobody's going to go to it again, then I'll just replace it. So I can't build. Let's see. I'd rather gain some resources, not buy something right now. I want to get something. So what do I want to get? What do I want to get? I can get 1 coal, 1 iron, but he gets to draw a card. I don't want to give anybody anything free if I can help it. A coin doesn't bother me. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to go get a pumpkin. I can do that without giving anybody anything, and I actually get the little thingy too. Hey! I rolled it, so we both got a victory point. Now, unless somebody bumps one of my meeples, I'll probably have to retrieve. Oh, that's right. This is activate another, but it requires you to discard a card. I don't want to discard anything. Okay, 3 of any resource to get 5 points and a coin. That's interesting. Okay, now we got to make some decisions. Do I need the money or do I want the resources? Well, it depends on what I gain from being able to trade resources in. See, all the golems are gone, so the only thing I can trade in clay for is point and... yeah, so I can take 1 coin, or I can take clay, which I could trade in here to get a coin and a victory point. So I'll take the clay. Wood. I think it's the same thing for wood. Yeah. I'd rather have the wood. Now, I do get a meeple. Oh, everything's out. I'll take the ghost just for diversity. Okay, I have 1 more play. I could activate. I don't want to discard a card. I think I'll go here. I'll increase this, and I'm the only one getting 10 points. Nope. So I really want to retrieve my workers, if possible, this turn. Be nice if people would use my charter a little bit. Oh, made a big trade in. There's still no friends in the array. That sucks. Okay. Next turn, I'm building that thing. If I can afford it. And I think I can. Oof, I'm already down to 7. Oof. These are expensive. So The little arrow down on it, that's the symbol that says it's a permanent loss. So that's the difference between these, which just spend them, and this, which consumes it. We gotta use this. I can't build. Why can't I build? Do I not have the full... Oh, I'm short. I'm short one. Okay, well, that's fine. Totally fine. Oh, dang it. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Oh, what's in my hand? I need a lot of grain. Yeah. I think I'll use this instead. I'm going to take an extra grain. Now I can do both of those things. And because this is the first time I've been able to do one of these, you do these, this does not cost an action. So I can go ahead and burn 2 grain and a brick to get the bread loaf right now if I wanted. Unfortunately, I don't really want to do that because I'd rather get my building built first. So I'm not going to do this right now. But it gives you it puts the little thing in the corner there to remind you you can trigger it. They can do it before I do my other actions too in my next turn. So. Dang it! I needed more grain. I don't have a green generator, unfortunately. Now I want to get some coins only because if something unlocks, if I get another box, I want to make sure I have 4 coins. As you can see, with those abilities to get you minions, your building that creates minions are going to become less valuable because once those 6 minions are out in the world, if they're popular enough, people aren't going to use them. All right, I'm going to build my building while I can. It won't let me overbuild it because people have their stupid things there. Shoot. Because there's nobody currently on it. Why can't I overbuild? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and build my bread loaf then. Jeez, that sucks. Well, it didn't get me anything either. No, I'm not going to do that because I didn't gain anything. All I got is 2 points. That cost me 2 coins. Oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Alright, what does it cost 2 pumpkins? I can do the pumpkin pie or the jack-o'-lantern. I'm just burning through my influence. Well, that's a bummer. The whole reason why I put this out here is because that just means I'm going to have the resources, and I don't have the ability to store all these resources to build the stupid building. Dang it. That really sucks. I don't know how I'm going to overbuild this. Clock tower. Clock maker. And a new objective, vast portfolio. Well, that really sucks. I'm going to destroy these guys on points. Actually, I'm only tied for first right now. I'm so ticked I couldn't build my building. Thankfully, it's the only building in my hand, so I can continue to hold on to it. But jeez, I need the ability to hold on to more resources. The ability to only hold one is really going to hold me back. That was one of mine, wasn't it? Oh, you jerks. Well, I have plenty of coins now, so I'm going to take the resources. Not that many turns left. I'm so ticked off about that. Well, okay, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. So since green already built this thing, the other one wasn't. This is another way around it. If you're not going to build this over that one, then you can just build a different building on top of it. It does the same thing. It's just, I could do the same thing. I could build my upgraded building here and then just build something else over this when I'm able to. But maybe that's what I'm going to have to do, because this, it just sucks. Of course, now I have to build up my resources again. So they ended up building Red's Arena over here. That's interesting. I'm always curious. I should be watching all these other players and seeing what they're covering up or what they're overbuilding. So here's another one. He built this one. It costs an extra brick, but it generates one golem plus 2 victory points, which is great. Except the problem is that, again, that's a popular minion. It's not likely it's going to trigger very often. Well, shoot. I still need one more grain to build that. Ooh, there's the friends, though. There's the friends. There's the friends. This would be my third friends. I'm going to go ahead and trade in a clay. I got plenty of extras. And I'm going to take... Oh, the friends aren't there now. What the? Did I miss something? I swore that there were friends up there. Oh, back up. Back up. Huh. Oh, maybe it was my card I was looking at. Oh, yeah, that's my card. Those are my 2 friends. I need a third one. There isn't a third one up there. Okay. Back to focus. Refocus. I still need one more clay. So we're going to go ahead and bump that. Get another clay. Now I'm ready to build. Pushing the end game. Spa. That's a purple building. Or, and black. This is what happens when you get somebody else's crates. You get their abilities. What is intended to be theirs. Oh, man. We're not going to have too many turns left. This is the last income phase. We got 5 advancements left. Four advancements left. Hey, got a victory point for that. Really ticked off about that. So now I got to throw this out there again just to build it over it. I'm going to keep getting resources. Somehow I got to start spending them though, because I don't want to. I can only take one with me to the next round. Well, see, there are no minions left. There are so many ways to gain minions that there's nothing. So anybody that's got that minion ability, which is the ability that my stupid buildings give you, are completely wasted. Oh, I'm not going to get another turn, am I? I'm going to get stuck with all these minions, all this gold, and all these resources without a way to get rid of it all. Oh, that blows. That really blows. Yeah, I'm going to have to go there too. I didn't get 3 friends. Oh, I can't go there because of my main minions are the ones that are gone. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. You guys really hosed me. Or, wait. I can get another jump on there. Well, I can spend 2 coins to get 2 victory points. I think that's the best thing I can do. And I'm going to increase this, so now I'm the only person getting 10 points. Thank you very much. Got another 2 victory points for that, so I'm a little bit behind here. But hopefully, when everything gets added up, I'm in first place. I got stuck with a lot of resources. I didn't dump any of the perils. I got stuck with way too many. Well, that's fine. Those were things that I was getting for my little characters, but oh well, is what it is. Well, at least I didn't get stuck with 17 coins. You're not going to take those with you in the next game. Wow. Okay. Highest number of quota actions. I didn't do any. So that cost me 3 points against those guys and 1 point against purple. That's fine. Ooh, he performed worse than average. He's furious that despite all his help, your village has failed to perform well. He demands to know the player who is holding back the rest of the village. It is only with that knowledge that he'll continue to consider your village as a camp. Well, it's definitely not me. I'm doing well. This is where somebody gets killed. So the green player is now going to be playing with a spirit or a ghost. Maritza is a specter. This is both good and bad news. Maritza is a specter. This is both good. Just repeats it. The good. She doesn't have a body. Wherever they place their spectral worker or an opponent bumps their spectral worker, they may gain 1 reputation. The bad. She doesn't have a body. Thus, they can't win the campaign, which means that she's out of the running, but here's the thing. Fortunately, there's a way to get their body back. At the end of any game, they need to pay one of the following costs in the general supply. They either need the Wizard or Sorceress guest cards. Those are the ones with the little red symbol. They need to have the Gauntlet of Life or the Amulet of Vitality treasure cards. Those are some of the ones with the wrenches. Or they have to pay 9 coins. If they pay, they get their original meeple back. Their normal worker meeple. It's not that hard to get. They'll come up, but you need to be aware of it. It's one of those things where you need to be aware of it, because if it becomes available to get, you pretty much want to get it. You don't want to be stuck as a specter. The ability is fine. It's just by the 12th game or whatever it is, you want to make sure you got your body back. Otherwise, you can't win. All right, so I did win. I squeezed just enough out of them to get me the victory. See, I had the biggest advancement, so that 10 points was great, because some of them didn't get any points, so they just got tanked because of that. And it's a good thing I made that move, because otherwise this might not have, that's a 3 points. She still would have been at 42, but that's how close it was. So that's pretty cool. All right. This isn't really valuable. I'm going to end up maxing that out way too fast. God, I want more cards. It's nice to have the diversity of cards, but you're still only ever going to be able to get one, so I don't know. That's just the ability to get a free resource at the beginning of the game, which I don't think this is valuable. I'd rather be able to steal an advancement. Having multiple personas is great, but I'm already doing well getting all my personas activated, so I don't think I'm going to utilize that as much. And I don't get the little bonus because I won. So now I pick the resource I want to take with me. Fine, I'll take wood. I get a second one, so I'll take clay. This sucks. This sucks because I can carry more cards. I really was hoping that the building I built was going to get me another box. I saw it wasn't going to, but I still thought it was better to place it because I think it's going to be harder to build it next game before somebody's already used up the other thing. So, I still think using my charter is better than not. And would I rather have free bricks or free wood? I'm going to take the craftsman. Just, it doesn't really matter. I'm never going to get rid of my robot. The ability, if the cards come up right, I'm definitely going to utilize that. And I want my resources because they're hard to get. I don't need a ghost. Do I want a second card draw ability or would I want my point back ability? I do want my card. Okay. All right. That's game 6. I'm gonna stop it here and start a new recording up and start recording game 7. Thanks for watching.